Try keeping the light on next time. Alright, we're going under this wire here. I don't know if you can see the little flags on this road construction a couple blocks from my house. This brand new concrete here. Oh, it's so nice. Oh, that looks cool. New drainage down there. Can you see that? Maybe? Disturbing the puppy dogs. Hi, puppy dog. Gotta be careful. Construction zones can be hazardous at night. How are y'all doing tonight? We're just doing a quick little cruise. I don't really got much of an agenda other shadows and interact with the people of the internet. We're gonna hop off the road and get on this brand new sidewalk. It's nice here. Hopefully I don't trip over something. A couple weeks ago I was riding on this very same brand new sidewalk. And there was like a rebar that was going across the whole sidewalk, but it was like a foot off the ground. It was all mangled up. We got a bunch of dirt on it. There was definitely a sidewalk there, because I remember going over this little hose several times. I can't believe they ripped out brand new fresh concrete sidewalk just so I could eat shit. They wanted to see me eat shit. Maybe they just have to move it or something. I don't know. That is so weird. Who rips out brand new concrete? Plan a little better. 50% already? I haven't even had anybody in here. What's going on? Hi, Angela. I think I already said that in this stream. What's going on? Is Jeremy still streaming? What was it? Final Fantasy 16 or something? Turbo diesel. Yeah. This is, I think I took y'all by here yesterday. If y'all are the same people who were in here yesterday. This is the baseball park. Yeah, they did a lot of work here. Yeah, this is where I ate shit. Somewhere right in here. I was like, can you just swerve me? Because there's a truck coming by. And I like it. Cool. And then I leaned into it real hard. Somehow I got up to 24.2 miles an hour. was going 24.2 miles per hour, not 22.7. You weren't far off. You're half of a mile per hour off. Well, what's going on? I'm wondering why people haven't been showing up. I already one-wheeled half of my battery down, and I haven't even been going fast. Just been chilling, cruising at like probably 8 miles per hour most of the time. Oh, I don't even think you've seen. You just jumped in. I'm wearing my helmet. See? Look. It feels funny on my head right now. It's like, I feel like it's leaning way back. I think I tightened it too much or something. I don't know. But the plan is, I'm not gonna go in and build cabinets tomorrow. I think I'm gonna go down to Denton and just ride my one wheel around the busy area in town and do some street outreach on my one wheel. And we're gonna have our helmet on. I got the package in the mail today. I haven't opened it yet. I was gonna do that when I get home. If you're still around, you can watch me open up my protective gear. I got elbow pads, knee pads, and wrist guards. And I plan on riding the one wheel fully padded up because I want to be a good influence for the youngsters, even though there's nothing more freeing than riding around unprotected. There seems to be some sort of a party going on right here, as indicated by all of these vehicles, by this house barn thing. It's like a shop dominion, maybe. And they're judging me heavily, probably. I can go faster if you want! We got some people in here. Yes, they protect my coconut, Angela. Yeah, you thought you were super for guessing correctly. You were close though, Savvy. I still give you credit. Like, half a mile an hour off out of 24.2 miles an hour. That's like, what percent is that? Like, okay, so half a mile an hour. So, like 1% would be 1% would be like 48 miles per hour, I guess. So if you double that again, so I think you were within like 2 or 3%. Does that sound about right? That's just, random math in my head. welcome. Do I know Ruth? Sabby, it's Ruth. Do you know Ruth? Ruth, do you know me? Have you seen me before? I'm here. Look. I'm gonna wait around. I can do this for you. I'm on a one-way work cruise. Main Street. We're gonna get off Main Street. I like going down this road. Actually, my buddy lives down on this road. But we're gonna see if we can catch this stray kitty outside. I haven't seen her in a couple weeks. I've come by here, not as regular as I did before I found out someone I used to work with lives next door, and they take care of strays. So I feel better knowing that the stray kitty's neighbor is someone who loves animals. Avoid that. You can't do math. 0.7% off? Is that accurate, Savvy? 0.7? Are you sure? Alright, this is the house where the cats are usually hanging out. I usually don't come this late though. Stay focused. Come on, phone, stay focused. I don't know why it has such a hard time focusing forward in the dark. It's pretty good at focusing on me though. Like, alright? I'm in focus, right? You're like, pull it out. I'm still like in focus. I come back in. And it's pretty good, like pretty quick, right? Why can't it be that good on the front facing camera? Yeah, you definitely made that up. Yeah, I think it's more like 3%. Your guessing skills are within margin of 3% accuracy. No, 3% accuracy? 3% inaccuracy? Oh, I don't know. I don't think anyone said in the chat. I know Jeremy was streaming earlier. I'm wondering why. Probably everyone's over there still. Is he still streaming? We already went under the bridge to the park today. What time is it? It's already 10 o'clock. So we're gonna go back to the park. Just to be a little bit compliant, but at the same time, I think I'm gonna do a little trespassing. But we're gonna ride across this road here. It goes past this the Munster Lake here. Or no, actually it's the Munster Lake is the one by my house, my mom's house. This is Winesapples Lakes. Winesapples Lake. Winesapples Lake? Probably. You can't see it though, it's freaking dark, dude. I'm looking at it for you, but it's not doing anything for you. And the phone's not in focus. The phone just will not even try to focus if it's dark. One of my classmates used to live here. There's like a barn back there, a little shed kind of thing. That may have been like the second or third time I ever kind of had a drinking experience, right? Got a little drunk. And I didn't remember too much. it's like a 10 o'clock curfew, I'm pretty sure. At least it used to be when I was a kid. But we're gonna go down here before we do our trespassing. We're gonna go down here and see if we can find a sign that says closed after 10 p.m. or whatever time. It's never like closed off. I don't even think they have a gate set up. See, every time I see a car, I speed up. Isn't that crazy? Am I weird? Yeah, there definitely wasn't a gate there. We're in this ginormous parking lot that is suitable to probably park, I don't know, a few thousand vehicles or more. I want to say like 5,000 vehicles could easily park here. I'm trying to set my light to the brightest setting because down here on this black asphalt, the phone just isn't. Oh, we got a gate here. I feel like it's new. No, it's definitely old. It's just always open, except for now. You can just come around the whole thing. Look at that. How silly is that? Oh gosh, there's a weird bump in the road right there. Well, I'm just gonna go all the way around the fence. I guess they just don't want you inside. I wonder if that means all the doors are unlocked. I would like to ride my one wheel on the inside. It's just like a giant open facility. It's just a smooth concrete floor. Probably nearly the size of a football field. I think when they were still building it, I think I rode my bike in it with my brother. And here's like a door here. Should I try to open one of these doors? Do they even have security cameras here? I don't know. Some weird red light going on in there. Let me turn the light away. Oh, I can't see now. Hold the light down. Some weird red lights. Oh, they're the exit. Those red lights you see in the distance are the exit lights on the doors on the far side of the facility. And underneath those lights are the reflection of those red lights on the floor. That's how smooth the concrete floor is in there. I just want to creep around in there, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, guys? Oh, we got 7 people. Oh, 6. We lost some people. Let's say hi to... We're gonna say hi to our peoples. What's up, guys? We're riding our one wheel out here. Doing our thing. It's fun. Oh, we can find some cones. We'll do some chill weaving. Guys. We're just chilling. Doing some weaving. Practicing our maneuvering. 5 feet up in the air. I haven't seen one. I saw a sign just there. Oh, we're gonna drive by these birds. Hopefully they don't freak out on me. It's bright. Turn that light a little to the side. %, give or take, lol. Jeremy is 0% streaming? Okay. He was earlier. I was wondering, because he's been streaming like until like 1 in the morning recently, and I saw him I got off work at like, I think I got home probably around 4 o'clock and he was already streaming. I'm like, how long does this dude stream his video game streams? I've been meaning to watch his I don't know, I guess you can call it a podcast episode with Chip. I've been trying to watch that. I've also been trying to watch Angela's FIFA protest video. We're gonna go across this bridge here. When your knee and elbow pads come, you can't get even more reckless. Well, too late. They're already here. I just don't have them on yet. We're gonna go home when this one wheel's about empty. We're gonna go home and open up the package. We're gonna look at them together, and we're gonna take them tomorrow to a populated area, and we're gonna do some outreach while fully padded up. I'm gonna bring my solar panels so I'll be able to charge up while doing more outreach, and then we're gonna ride some more and do some more outreach. Unless enough people in this stream tell me to bring my drums and do some busking as well as street outreach. So I really, I really do want to play drums, like live stream me playing drums on the street, random people walking by and giving me head nods or applause or hoots and hollers, and, oh yeah, or love it, or, just little quick comments. I feel like I haven't been doing enough for the animals, and I need to do something that is solely for them, right? I don't know. Maybe not. It's hard to do something solely for animals, but with them at the main focus. I mean, I guess I wouldn't even be doing that if I'm riding a one wheel around. Like, I'm like somewhat like advertising for one wheel, like free advertising. I'm just having fun though. But at the same time, I could argue that I'd have the potential to talk to more people being on the one wheel. Point one being that the one wheel just attracts attention. People will acknowledge the one wheel, be like, oh, that's cool. And then two being, just when there's not people around, I can travel faster and come across more people before they get to wherever they're going. I can get to them. Mic is the phone mic. You're lying to me, dude. How is that possible? How did you know that? Let me unplug it and plug it back in and see what happens. There's no way it died already. Gee whiz. How is that possible? I guess it died. There's no way. I about fell. Messing with this thing. I don't see a blue light on there, do you? Dang it. We're gonna go home and switch to the microphone. Let me mute this. Maybe if I mute it and unmute it. Yeah, there's definitely not a blue light on there. Maybe I switched a setting without knowing it. By the way, I've been going across this bridge over and over again for like the past 5 minutes. I've just been cruising across it, turning around right here and going back around. But I feel like my one wheel battery is pretty low. So I'm gonna turn around, do a little trespassing and go home. I'll snag my other microphone and put this one in the charger, and I'm gonna crawl in my bus. I say crawl, but you know, I'm gonna walk into it and we're gonna open my pads together if anyone's gonna stick around for that, and we can talk about ideas for activism, or if anybody's got a topic on their mind they want to share. We're just chilling. Right now, we're just cruising real slow. Like most of the time, this building is under construction. They're making it look all German and stuff. It was just a metal building. Let's see where I'm going. Okay. Going this way. Why are mics so tricky? Why are they tricky bastards, Savvy? Why does everyone have problems with them? Like I plug it in and it works. You know, that's cool. I love that. That's the best part. But then all of a sudden it just stops working. Is it? Maybe I think I need to charge the little port that holds them. I feel like I just did yesterday though. Like, that's so crazy. You'll have to go soon. I understand, Angela. Do what you gotta do. Get some sleep or whatever you need to do. Yeah. It says 100%. It's a lie. It's a lie. 99% lies. Mine always have issues? I don't think they always have issues, do they? Does that mean I need to get one with a wire on it? Alright, we're on a road now. Nobody's here. But we're going to do our trespassing route over the iron bridge. Yeah, Angela, if I see you go live, I'll make sure to pop in and make sure give you another opinion on whether or not the microphone's working. If you're sticking around, give me a few seconds. I'm on somebody's driveway right now. I'm going to turn the light off. Even though my one wheel has a light on it, it's closer to the ground, it's harder to see. I'm going to not talk for about maybe 20 or 30 seconds tops. Okay, not mean specifically, just in general. I feel you there. Turn this light off. I'll be right back. Breaking the law, 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 breaking the law. Oh, hey kitty. Oh my gosh, that scared the shit out of me. I'm so sorry I scared you, kitty. Oh, oh my goodness. Did y'all see that kitty right in my way? I could have ran that cat over. If I would have had my light on facing me, I don't know if I would have seen them. You were busy breaking the law. And their cat was just deer in the headlights. Is that a speciesist term? Deer in the headlights? Is that iron bridge I like to go across? Sneaky breaking the law pathway I like to take. Alright, the park is closed, so I'm not gonna go tempt a police officer to inquire about what the heck I'm doing. Just cruising. We're not doing anything wrong other than breaking the law and trespassing. One of these days I might go up to the door and knock and ask for permission to occasionally pass through on their driveway. Maybe. I mean, I'd like to. I'd like to have permission to come through here anytime I want. I'd probably ride on it more often. Angela, are you... Oh, the park should be closed, but there's people playing tennis right now. I'll give you a zoom. I was asking, Angela, are you, I'm assuming you're participating in Project Livestream. Are you going to a slaughterhouse? Attending a vigil? That's kind of discouraging for me doing my outreach. I can't figure out a slaughterhouse that I've been looking into it for a while, and all I can find around me are like small slaughterhouses, like local butcher shops. You know what I'm talking about? Like I'll ride past one. I'm about to go home right now. I'm about 2 blocks away from a slaughterhouse. That's the grocery store, the only grocery store in my town, which I go to get produce. Not every time I get groceries, but maybe about close to 10% of the time I'll get my groceries at this place. You can see the lights straight ahead right underneath my finger here. used to work there, if you haven't already heard me say that. Well, I think I was driving past there one time, and I was talking about it, but there was a guy there. He was outside, and I was trying to be quiet, and I started talking about it, and I hit a button that turned my live stream off. Yeah, starting at 8 a.m. Toronto time. Toronto time, I think you're an hour ahead of me. So if I wake up at 7, which is how early I have been waking up for work, but I'm not working tomorrow, there's a chance I could be awake. But if I go home and play video games, I may not. I'll try to wake up. So yeah, this is the grocery store I'm talking about. This German building looking ass place. I used to work behind the meat counter. I don't know if y'all heard me before on a different stream. I went in the back one time on a slaughter day and watch them hang up a cow and slit their throat, excuse me. Just blood gushing out everywhere, and they were thrashing everywhere, like everywhere, right? Just gruesome. I'd seen wild boars killed. Like, my family has a lot of land. My mom's family has a lot of land out north of town here, about a 15-minute drive. So I think you can recognize what this is right here. Yeah, that's where they take animals in. Check these stains out on the ground here. I think that's just oil stains from vehicles. But if you can imagine a truck right here, like a normal pickup truck with a cattle trailer right here, backed up. So I'm riding on like blood and stuff right now, and this is where they take cattle and pigs and I think sheep. I can't remember. It's just there's no gate or nothing. This is the street, and you can see some blood stains here. They do pretty good washing up, you know. Get the water hose out, spray it down real good. You can see the drain goes back here, and the drain goes down this corridor here. You can see that. I'm about to fall. Let me get a better angle for you. Down this corridor. And somebody's house is literally right here. They very well could be outside right now. But this house is fairly new. Like, pretty sure it's less than 10 years old, this house is right here. And this is their backyard and their big shop. And then right behind their shop, I guarantee you right now, there's close to 100 individuals' corpses hung up right on the other side. Not on the other side of this wall. There's a couple walls in between. But yeah, this is where they force animals through. They force animals right through here. Right through here, guys. For safety, do not unload animals yourself. Visit meat counter for assistance. You see that? Right here. Don't do it yourself, guys. Visit the meat counter for assistance. We're right here. There's no gate blocking us off. I'm sure there's a camera looking at me. I would assume. Yeah, there's probably a camera looking at me. Look at, there's more blood stains. But we're just right on the street. There's no gate, no fence blocking. or 2 days a week, and it's definitely not Friday. Because processing individuals' bodies, that takes time, right? And this is just the resources of a small town. Oh, Sabby left too? Are you still here? You said night, Tad. Angela, if you're still here, good night. I'm glad y'all came. Say hey. Angela, hello. I mean, Allison. Allison, you just getting here? Did you see my local slaughterhouse right here on the street? It's literally like 2 blocks from my house. Less than 2 blocks from my house is right here. We're on the street. This is a nice street. They just redid it a few years ago. And just right here is where you unload. Right here is where they load up animals. And they drag their corpses, the bones and guts and other unwanted parts, drag them out in big buckets right here and load them up on the gut truck. Sleep well, Angela, if you haven't left yet. And Savvy, if you're going to sleep. Oh, Allison, you were here watching. I'm just getting to your message. It says so sad, Tad. For fuck's sake, sad face, says Savvy. Indeed, for fuck's sake. I don't know why I agreed to living this close to the slaughterhouse. Luckily, I do not hear screaming animals. I think I would have driven myself insane by now. You go back with the sign. I'd really like to go to a slaughterhouse where people don't know me first. I definitely want to come back here and do this. I don't know if I'm ready to confront people who think they know me. They know my family. My family hunts. Not my immediate family, but my mom's brothers and their sons. More than half of them hunt, and it's a big family. And we got a lot of land where they can hunt. Yeah, the smell is horrendous. Typically on the day that they do most of their slaughtering, which I think is Thursdays, which is today. But they've already cleaned up and left, right? We're approaching 11 o'clock. We're at 10:37. You know, if they work normal business hours, and then just the cleanup crew stays late. Maybe 7 o'clock they should be done. But like around 3 o'clock, I think the gut truck comes, picks up all the bones and entrails. It stinks so bad. I didn't smell it today. I got home around 4. I just went inside because it's hot. I'd been out in the shop all day. I got like a 20 to 25 minute drive to where I work. But let's see what you guys are saying. I only got Allison on 2 more messages and then I'm caught up. There are no slaughterhouses anywhere near where I live. Definitely not traditional ones either. Well, that's nice. Maybe it makes it harder for you to do a visual or participate in Project Livestream. But it's good to support Project Livestream through viewership and support in the comments. My one wheel's at 10% battery, so I mean I'm right here at home, so if I had to carry it this far, it wouldn't be a big deal. I might do another block or something. And I was gonna sit in my bus and open up my new pads. Allison, I don't think you were here. I don't know if you've seen my face yet. You probably see my shadow. I got my helmet on. It looks a little funny. I think I'm wearing it too tight and it's sitting on like the back of my head. But yeah, my elbow pads, knee pads, and wrist guards came in the mail today. So I was gonna sit in my bus and open them up if anybody's still here whenever I go home, which it looks like maybe someone else is still lingering. Yeah, gut truck. It's gross. So my mom used to run a business across the street when I was a kid. We'd walk here from school, after school, and wait for her to close the shop up to drive home. And on Thursdays, we'd have to walk past the gut truck, and it was just stinky, just awful. That's good. You'll be supporting. Yeah, I don't think you were here earlier. I was talking about trying to do my own little outreach because I'm not working tomorrow. I was wanting to drive, go to one of my favorite places to go. It's a populated area. It's about a 50-minute drive from here. Town square of Denton, Texas. Denton. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff going on there. It's a music-friendly city, so I like to set up my drums on the square and just make a bunch of noise. People walking by seem to enjoy it. I've never had anybody complain. There's quite a few people who busk there, but I don't know. I've been wanting to go back there and busk some more. I just feel guilty that I'm not doing enough for the animals. I need to do some outreach, and I've been wanting to like do both. I've been wanting to like take my drums out there and then do some street outreach and then set up my drums and play some music, or try to mix the two together and be playing drums and then I'll speak through the microphone some vegan messaging, or even try to freestyle some I think I'm already pretty well versed on the veganism topic. The hardest thing about like freestyling lyrics is just like knowing what to say, and like I have spent just thousands of hours watching YouTube videos on veganism debates and going over studies and all sorts of different things. And like normally I'm not that good at like talking about like important issues and stuff, but I think I'm pretty strong on the topic of veganism, and I would do the animals justice, like even in the difficult setting of trying to like freestyle while playing drums. Oh, technically, sorry about that. I'm so close to my house, I'm connected to the Wi-Fi now, so it like has to reconnect. Yeah, I got crash protection. Axel's already asleep for Project Livestream. Yeah, I didn't catch his stream. I watched a little bit of it. He said he was gonna wake up early, and then he had to go to work, and he wasn't excited about it. Now I'm here at my house. Let me pull in. Yeah. Thanks for saying it's a cool idea. I like to think so. I'm gonna be quiet for just a minute. I'm gonna go get my other microphone because this one seemed to cut out working for me at some point during the stream. Oof. And then I'm gonna crawl in the bus and open up my package with my protective gear. I'll be right back if you're chilling with me. Well, I'm gonna take you with me, I suppose. We're going inside. Can you hear me so good? The light on this is not lighting up. Why is that? Can you hear me through this or the phone? You hear when I tap on it? That's unfortunate. We're still here. We are in the bus. Yeah. It's on. Maybe somehow I turned off my Bluetooth. We're gonna turn off my air conditioner for a second. Check this out. Oh yeah. Did you hear it turn off? I bet you did. Adjust the selfie stick to quad mode so I don't have to hold it anymore. Grab. with some settings real quick. Okay? Bear with me. Got this microphone here. It's blinking, trying to connect. Maybe I turned off Bluetooth. Let's just see. Did I black out for a second when I pull down the top? I don't know if that's a thing. We're gonna mess with some settings. Let's see. Flip, mute, hide, live video, effects, picker, stickers, retouch, create highlights, lighting, close. Hit close. All this stuff is still there. You're doing your dishes. Well, it's good to do your dishes. I'm gonna vape off screen. Ah. I don't know what to do. Like, if I unplug it, nothing happens. And when I plug it back in, nothing happens. Like, do you think something is wrong with the receiver? Because this thing doesn't charge, right? It's just the transmitters that need to charge. And when it connects to this, maybe I should have brought the manual out here, because it could be like on standby mode. The flavor of my vape, it's a strawberry kiwi with a little extra strawberry ripe flavor on top. So it's very tasty. But naughty. I should stop vaping. I have stopped vaping several times. I don't know why I keep going back. I just enjoy it so much. Need to tell myself the opposite. I do not enjoy. Alright, we're gonna try plugging this transmitter in again. And we're gonna mess with the buttons. If I can't get the light to do anything on the receiver by pressing the button in different ways, I'll be sad. I wish you could help too. You can kind of help, right? By being a set of ears for me. If I get the light to turn on, or come on, do something. I'm holding the button down. Why don't you want to focus on me? Okay, now let's try tapping it. Nothing. Let's try tapping it twice. Nothing. Maybe I'm just not plugged in all the way. Should I try taking the case off and see if it... Alright, we're gonna try touching the button on here. Am I not pressing it in all the way? Two touches. Three touches. How about a hold down? Oh, I held it down and it stopped blinking. I guess it just stopped trying to connect. I bet I know. I am gonna go into my Bluetooth settings on the phone. Maybe it's just not. Maybe I just need to like clear it out and search for it again. So we're gonna turn this back on. So it's searching for the receiver now. Tried pressing the receiver button again, nothing happened. Going to Bluetooth settings now. We're still here. Sorry for the blackout. I was messing with Bluetooth settings. I couldn't find anything there. And I'm gonna try removing this thing and peeling back my phone case on the bottom. Oh gosh. I didn't mean to make you look down at my stomach. Or my chest, I guess. Move that back. I can take it off the quad pod right now, I guess. I cannot. Ooh, sorry for the loud noise. That must have been really loud. I took you off the quad pod, so you're in my hand now. Alright, so the bottom of the phone case has been removed. Hopefully it doesn't slide out of the top and hit the floor. Maybe it just wasn't going in all the way. No, it's still not working. I don't know what the deal is. I'm going to plug it in backwards. No, it didn't do anything. I don't know. It's really frustrating. That's all I do know. I got 3 people in here. What's up, guys? Who else is in here? I mean, I'm getting pretty close to ending the stream because I can't get this microphone to work. I mean, it was working at the beginning of the stream. Or maybe it wasn't. Because I ended the stream and started it up again. It was working when I started the other stream. That's not entirely true. Because at the beginning of the stream, I wrote about 3 blocks, and Angela joined. And as soon as she said hello, I was like, hello, ah, oh, dang it, I forgot my mic. So I had to turn around, come home, get my microphone. Just keeping my one wheel awake. Yeah, so I had to turn around and get my mic. And it was working. And as I was coming home to get my microphone, I had a spike of like 14 views. And then within like a minute or two, they were gone. It was already kind of dark outside, and I wasn't using my light yet. So like most of the time you couldn't see me. And I rode around for a while, and I never really got more than like 4 views. And then it just said 0 for the longest time. And there was just no action. I want to say the stream was probably 15 or 20 minutes, and it had no viewers. Angela might have still been in there, but it said no viewers. I just decided to end the stream and start it over, and I'm not sure. I'm going to check right after this. I'm not sure if the microphone was even working. I'm pretty sure it was working during the first stream, but I don't know if it was working when I fired up the stream again. I wonder, I should probably start like plugging in my microphone before going live. That might be it. I bet if I turn the live off and then plug my microphone in, I bet it'll work. That'd really make me mad. If I've been doing it wrong this whole time. Let me hold down the microphone, the mute button. If I hold the mute button down, maybe it'll bring up like sound settings. Is that a thing? No, that does nothing. It just mutes. There is a setting button at the bottom left. That's just for chat filter, top messages, community moderation, automatic chat translation. That doesn't do me any good. Yeah, dang algorithm. Am I right? You're right, Allison. Dang algorithm. The algorithm knows I'm a weird guy and I'm too random and all over the place for YouTube, so it doesn't know who to recommend my videos to. And then we talk about veganism, and nobody wants to hear about vegan stuff. Oh, vegans are downers. They just talk about suffering animals. This stuff is important, guys. You wouldn't want to be in the slaughterhouse getting your throat cut. Why are you paying for someone else to go through that? Repeatedly pressing the receiver to see if anything happens. Nothing happens. Alright, Allison and whoever else is lingering, lurking in the shadow. Thanks for sticking around. Tomorrow's project live stream. I don't have a slaughterhouse that I want to attend to. Maybe in the morning I'll just stop by my local slaughterhouse briefly. I'm not gonna sit out there and I don't even think they take animals in on Fridays. I'm pretty sure it's just Thursdays, maybe Wednesdays, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at the most, or maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday's just when they dump guts. I don't know the schedule. And I've looked online for trying to find a slaughterhouse to do Project Livestream, and all I find is more little places, like smaller than this one. I don't know. I'd like I'd like to have more engagement, more interaction, or at very least, it sounds awful. Like it sounds awful me wanting there to be like more animals coming in. Like when I watch people's vigils, there's like animals coming in every 5, 10, 15, 30 minutes. It's like I don't want that, right? But I feel like that's what the project calls for. Like I don't know. Try not to stress out about this. Yeah, I don't know. Like I want to do my own outreach, but I don't know if that's like gonna distract from Project Livestream. But I mean, I can't really distract from Project Livestream. It's way bigger than I could ever do. But like at the same time, like I won't get any engagement online because of Project Livestream. But I shouldn't let that stop me because I could just use my recordings to make shorts or long form video. I could bring I could bring my other camera out so I can live stream on this in vertical and record in horizontal at the same time. My other camera stand can have my camera on it, and then I have a mount that can hold my phone instead of using this selfie stick quad pod thing. Because this thing would blow over in the wind. No problem. My other one's a little more stable, especially if I add weight to it. If I stick this this battery bank I got here, this is my battery bank. It's pretty small. I mean, I guess it's not that small. It's like, I think it holds like 300 watt hours, I think. I think that's right. But it can output like 600 watts, which, I mean, it's pretty good. Like, I can perform live music with it. I can probably power a few different speakers all at once, but it wouldn't last long. If I just have one speaker going, it'll last a few hours. I bought a cheap Timu speaker that like has its own battery. I think it lasts a long time. So I don't even need to plug that into this. I don't know. I'm just rambling on. It is crazy what people do on live streams at night, or like just like around the world. Sometimes I doom scroll live streams. It's been a while since I've done that. Maybe at least a couple months. There was a there was a like a I don't know what to call it, a span of time where I would get on lives. I would watch live streams quite often. Um, there was I don't know why it kept recommending me to this stream, but this guy, he like cracks open oysters and like pulls oysters out, and like he's he's filling pearl orders out on live, or like people buy the oysters, or like they buy pearls by the oysters, if that makes sense. Yeah. And it was kind of grossing me out, and then I'd insert some vegan messaging in. I got banned. I was very cordial about it. I wasn't like attacking anybody, or I don't know. I was just like, I mean, I don't know. Oysters are arguably not even sentient, right? I like to caution, stay on the side of caution, you know what I mean? You understand. Oh, what time is it? It's 11:09. Luckily for me, I already did my Animal Justice 21 reflection today. So all I really got left to do is do a couple Spanish lessons. And then I might watch some YouTube or play a couple games and go to sleep. And then wake up and figure out what I'm doing tomorrow. If I'm gonna do, you know, there's always the chance that I might do nothing. I might just sit home, watch Project Livestream, watch all the different people doing their thing, and just support people there. Or I'll take a little drive and enjoy myself. Or I'll speak up for animals, ride my one wheel around and try to start conversations. Ride a one wheel and, hey guys, y'all like animals? That's so random, right? Somebody rides up on a one wheel. Hey guys, y'all like animals? This sounds like such a nerdy thing to do. Like I'm gonna be like padded up and everything. Oh, speaking of, I haven't opened up my box yet. I'll do that real quick before I turn the stream off. Since you're still here hanging out. Yeah, it can be depressing. The doom scrolling, live streams. I feel you. You've seen the oysters and the opening pearls up, opening oysters for pearls. This little sheep farm. Oh my gosh. So yesterday's Animal Justice 21 uh there was like the video for the reflection or whatever was a video, the pop star Pink. I don't know if she's pop or she rock. I don't know what she is. Anyway, she did a video like exposing the wool industry, or more specifically like the Australian wool industry. I'm gonna put this back on the quad pod. Uh oh gosh, my light, it just pops off. That's okay. Get on there. Okay. Anyway, what was I saying? Animal Justice 21, the Pink video. I looked up if she's vegan. I don't. She's not vegan, but anyway, she was doing an expose thingy on Australian wool industry and their export. They do live sheep export. So they have those big freight ships, and they just cram thousands, plural, of sheep on these ships and transport them from Australia to like parts of Asia and North Africa and other places, and just sheep dying on these big ships and just getting thrown off, or it's gross. And like the thing that grossed me out the most is like I think I've watched some of this stuff, but like some of these things don't stick in your mind. Like I mean most of this information like it like comes and goes, right? Like you have to relearn a lot of stuff because like we just our brains can't hold everything, right? But anyway, the thing that like grossed me out the most or like upset me the most was like a common practice for dealing with fly strike with these sheep is to just cut off their skin where they're affected. I mean, they just strap these sheep on their backs and just take a knife and cut their skin off. That's nuts, dude. Like, imagine somebody cutting your skin off. Like, there's no anesthesia involved. They're not like gassing them so they're asleep while this is happening. There's no pain relief or anything. Can you just imagine somebody like grabbing some of your flesh and cutting it off? I don't know. I don't know. How I don't know how somebody can do that and say, this is just what we do. This is how it's done. I don't get it. You don't fucking have to do that, dude. Oh, you gotta apply for more jobs? Happy job hunting if you're already gone. Sorry I missed you. Insanity. Am I right? Looks like somebody else joined. What's up? If you're here, you missed most of the stream. I'm about to turn it off, but the reason I stopped here in my little my little home on wheels little office. This is my bed, by the way. I'm laying on my bed, sitting on my bed. But we were riding my one wheel earlier, and I think it's the first time I rode on stream with my helmet on. But we're trying to be a good influence for the kiddos. We don't want to influence children to ride around on dangerous devices without protective gear. I very much enjoy the freedom of riding without protective gear. It's a very freeing feeling, but I've been doing it for a long time. But here we have a package. And this is the last thing we're going to do on stream before we sign out. Say hi if you're watching and you're open to revealing yourself to the two other people in the chat and myself. But here we have some protective gear, and look at that, it comes with its own little net bag. Kind of. Well, it's kind of bogus, right? It's got this little strap thing on, right? It's a little bag with a cinch on it, but the other side it's got this. I think I can remove these staples. I don't have my pliers on me. I got a screwdriver. Let's see if I can pry these staples off. I don't know why I'm doing this right now. I could just open it on the other side and pull these out. I want to see if I can. It's working. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, okay. That's cool. We'll do that later with the other two. We're gonna look at these pads. We'll probably put them on. Yeah, Allison. Reveal yourself. To reveal oneself is art. What a good influence. I'm trying to be a good influence. I don't know how to open. Can you see what I'm doing? Oh. I think these are both knee pads. All right, we got our two elbow pads here. So these can be worn a couple different ways. I think the rounded part goes on the back side of your elbow. So you can just put your arm through there. Is that right? I think that's right. Or you can just use this strap. If you don't want to get super hot. Oh man, that is so... Are these made for bigger people? I got these little arms. Dang it. Look at that. That's the Velcro, and that's the Velcro. But I can go way past it. Why isn't there Velcro over here? Why is this so big? I guess it doesn't want to cut my blood flow off. I don't know. Look at these little arms. I got little arms. I'm stronger than I look. I promise. I promise I'm smart. I'm stronger than I look. Then we got a couple of wrist guards here. That's a lot of Velcro. What the heck? Alright, we're not going to unvelcro this last one just for you to not aggravate your ears even more. We're gonna look at this one. Looks like a thumb hole to me. That protects your wrist there. Nice hard surface. So when you fall, you're like, ah! And then this kind of thing doesn't happen. Let's see this other. Can you see? I got this light here. It's already been a couple of days. Man, I heal fast. Look at my. That's only 2 days old. These sores on my hands. That was from a fall 2 days ago. Maybe vegans do have superpowers. I'm super heal. What do you call that? Regeneration? What do you call that? I'm a regen? Does that mean I can't die? Yeah, vegan regen, that's me. Vegan regen. Yeah. You can get in a fight with some of these on. Just cram that up in their nose. They won't be able to see for a fucking couple hours. That would hurt. Ouch. I mean, you can do that with just your palm, but this is on another level. I'm not a violent person, I promise. I will cause harm to my body and my body alone. And it's fun. I'm referring to falling off of a skateboard or my one wheel. I'm not really one to self-harm. That's not me. Oh, jeez. I don't have to read this. Well, there's no way I'm reading that. Can you see? Son of a gun. It's all in Chinese. What I was looking for was what this is made out of, because there's a little strip that I didn't know about, because most of this is all like fabric and like elastic, Velcro, plastic, but on the wrist guards here, just right here, I didn't know about it, but I hope it's vegan leather, otherwise I'm going to be really upset. Okay, the backside does not look organic by any means. Yeah, it's definitely pleather. I don't like that it looks like an animal product, but I'm glad it is not. That would have been upsetting. Quite upsetting it would have been. Alright, I guess that's it. Unless you need to see me put on my knee guard. But it's essentially the same thing as the elbow guard, but just bigger, right? You can put your whole leg in it, or you can just use the Velcro straps. Like so. Oh, no, not quite the same. One side has a little belt loop thing. Did those have that too? Okay, yeah, those did have that too. Self-defense, nice. Yep. So I have a way of protecting myself while I'm one-wheeling. Alright. Turn the light on more. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. This light needs charged. It's the first time I've used this one. This pod came with two of these lights, and I've only used the other one until tonight. The other one's nice and charged up now. This one's looking pretty dim, so I'm going to charge this one up too. But they go on either side of the phone, so I get a nice coverage of light flooding on both sides of my face, so you don't have these shadows on your nose and in your eyes. Oh goodness, Angela's still here. Good night, Angela. We're turning the stream off. Thanks for sticking around or coming back. You're welcome for the unboxing tour. That was my first unboxing, believe it or not, I think. I can't remember unboxing anything else. I did show off one of my music equipment, but it wasn't an unboxing. It was like my first look at Roland SPD-SX. And I went over all the settings and stuff, and sounds it makes. Yeah, lights are cool. I haven't used them too much, other than like riding my one wheel around. I can't say that. I have another light I got from my brother when I bought my camera from him. I'll show you my camera sometime. It's more of a photography camera. My brother's a photographer. He shoots mostly weddings. But these days he doesn't really do that anymore. He does birding. He shoots really high quality photos of birds. It's impressive. He has a photo of a roadrunner with two lizards in their mouth. Two lizards. Roadrunner, two lizards in their mouth. Super crisp photo, like the most detailed photo. It's so cool. Like, he was in a magazine with that photo. But I bought one of his first cameras off of him. It's probably 20 years old. It does shoot 1080p, but I mean the file sizes are huge, and it only shoots like 12-minute videos at a time. It turns itself off, and I have to go like start recording again every 12 minutes. You're gonna watch back where you fell asleep? Are you talking about from this point on? Because we're ending the stream. Yeah, we just unboxed. We got some elbow pads, knee pads, and and wrist guards, if you can see that. Wrist guards. I determined that there is pleather on here. I was kind of upset when I looked closely and it looked like leather. And then I inspected the backside and it's definitely synthetic material. I would have been upset. It was just on the wrist guards. The knee pads and elbow pads didn't have anything on them like that. La 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 la. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Awesome people streaming tomorrow. I'm definitely gonna watch some if I'm not out on the street myself. Good night, Angela. Good night, Allison. Yep, tell Axel to have a good stream. I'll try to hop in at some point. Say hey. 5 a.m. Is that mountain time or is that west coast? If it's west coast, I might be awake. If it's west coast, that's when Angela will be live as well. I will let him know. Good night, y'all. Pacific Standard Time. Yep, I thought so. So that's 7 o'clock Central Time where I am. Mountain Time. Okay, so 6 a.m. for me. Love you guys. Peace. Love you.